Holla. Why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step I progress, no less. Go ahead and place your bets, cause we know where we at, we know we top there. Cause all the hate that you bring, we know it stops there. I'm taking off like a rocket here, ain't stopping here. It's strange how they cannot see the future, but see profit here. Wait up, we gon' always win. Promise that that's not a promise, yeah, that is the threat. You know that I promise to bring the team commas. When the whole team win, that's when you flex. Win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell them I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. We already know that we the coldest. Watch me heat it up, let me focus. I'm going toe to toe with foes. I know they notice. I kick in doors, they only hope of closing. Why? Cause they know I go again. And when they get a drought, I'm the one that can make it flow again. Talk to me nice, my team, they ready to go again. Running into us, we'll gladly send you home again. Yo, we don't talk, better know the grind, gon' match my walk. I'm a cheat code, I don't take no loss. Making no sense, run up the scope, cause all I do is win. And I'ma do it again. Watch me.
Ну, можно сказать, с чистой совестью. Больше 2 недель я отпахал. Такой специально подготовительный этап был. Больше работали над выносливостью, можно сказать, так грубо говоря. Делали также спарринги, все так же, но некоторые элементы добавили. Там бег был у нас, еще некоторые задания, чтобы увеличить вообще выносливость.
Обычно мы, когда на бой готовимся, мы проходим 3 этапа. Это базовый этап, специально подготовительный этап и уже подводящий этап. Это 3 совершенно разные работы. А сейчас мы совместили базовый и специально подготовительный. То есть это функциональная работа 2 раза в неделю и специально беговая тоже 2 раза в неделю. Вот на горках то, что мы делали максимальную лактатную мощность, мы ее добавили с Исламом, когда несколько раз срезы. То есть каждый раз мы, когда начинаем подготовку, мы делаем разные срезы, и вот все эти разные срезы есть на бумаге. Вот этот дневник, который я всегда с собой ношу, Ислам, который так любит. И вот там все его цифры, ну, цифры не обманешь, и есть прогрессия.
The bottom line about Islam is no one's able to get away from him. Very good standing up now, and he gets a hold of you, you're Phil. He has a different kind of wrestling. His submissions are fucking insane too. He's just got a vice grip, man.
I know.
Because when I would stand next to him in the octagon when he was the 55-pound champion, I'd be like, how?
Yeah.
How do you weigh 55? That doesn't even make any sense. You're 190 pounds right now.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. If I put you on a scale, you weigh 190. If Ian Garry can get off sharp combinations early, he could stun him.
Yeah.
Because Ian can move. He's fast as and he's super accurate. And the way he throws his strikes is like real clean.
Yeah.
No fat in his move. Pop, pop. Yeah. Everything's like, pop, pop. Yeah, he's not like a physically overpowering guy. It's technique. His technique is sharp.
If you don't risk it, or you don't even believe in it, you'll never get there. So when you sit down and say to me, how do I not get overwhelmed? How do I not feel the pressure? I dreamt all this into reality. I've manifested everything that I've done in my career to be the point it is. And anything that's not gone perfectly has pushed me and driven me to get better. This is the fight I've been begging for. This is the fight I've deserved, I've earned, against the toughest task. There is no tougher challenge. You cannot name me a fighter right now in recent history who has tried to come up and competed against this level of champion, a 2-weight world champion, on a record-setting, unbeaten streak in the UFC, the #1 pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. It's the toughest challenge for a challenger to become the champion ever. And I thrive off that excitement.
Islam Makhachev has sent a strong message to the entire welterweight division, as fresh footage from his latest training camp continues to grab attention. Working closely under the guidance of Khabib Nurmagomedov, the reigning champion appears to be pushing himself harder than ever in preparation for his upcoming title defense against Ian Garry. The newly released clips showcase non-stop intensity, demanding workouts and relentless pressure throughout every session. Fans and analysts alike are beginning to wonder whether an even more dangerous version of Makhachev is about to step into the octagon. Rather than simply aiming to defend his championship, Islam looks determined to deliver another dominant performance. With his clash against Ian Garry drawing closer, every moment of training suggests he is focused on entering fight night at the highest possible level.
I think it's a huge fight too, and it just, we got to enjoy it because I swear Islam probably got 2 fights left.
Yep.
2 fights, maybe even 1. He's 35 years old, I'm pretty sure.
Is he really?
What? Habib retired at what age?
31.
31?
Maybe 32.
So he retired at that age. Islam's 35, I'm pretty sure. So we got to enjoy these last fights. Some people, you could call Islam the greatest out there, and he's probably got 1-2 more fights.
I mean, his last fight was against DDP, or no, was it against DDP? Or no, it was against who was that 170? Fuck, who did he just fight? He's 34. Who the fuck did Islam just fight? And it wasn't like he just took the belt from him. JDM. And that people were pissed about that fight. Remember? Took him down, held him down for 25 minutes. It was not people were like, this is not what we want to watch. And that's sometimes just how you have to win fights. So if like he goes out there and does beat Ian in that same fashion, that's gonna hurt his greatest of all time conversation.
Being held down for 25 minutes and just having a boring fight. He's a phenomenal wrestler, a phenomenal grappler. And if you allow him the ability to stay on top and utilize his grappling and his wrestling, he can suffocate you. Just lie on you like a weighted blanket and you just find it so hard to move. And I'm like, that's not fun for anyone. It's not fun for me. It shouldn't be fun for him. And it's definitely not fun for anyone watching. So I feel like, and he did that. He did exactly that to win the world title fight. And I feel like that's the worst case scenario. All of those things go through my mind. And it's the same with this fight now when I'm going in to fight the world champion. I'm already thinking about who do I want to defend against? So I feel like you have to think about all of those things so that when I get on the mic and someone puts a microphone on my face straight after for the post-fight interview, I'm ready. I've already dreamt, thought, understand what I want to do next. And it's in me. It's that competitive nature, that competitive spirit that I thrive off.
Gonna be sick.
What do you think about Ian Garry? I mean, we spoke about the fight previously already on a program, but obviously his prediction is it's going to go into the last. He doesn't want to finish it early. He wants to kind of dominate and then finish it later in the fight. I spoke to Javier Mendez about that, and he's like, "Nah, dude, like,
yeah,
I would never tell my fighters."
About that.
Yeah, he's like, "I would never tell my fighters to do that." For me, when I hear that prediction, I think he basically knows he's going to have his work cut out for him at the start of the fight, and he's just kind of predicting because he knows he can't just go out there and destroy Islam in the first round, you know. So he's just trying to make his prediction work with the way that he's planning to win the fight. But what do you think about him trying to make it sound like that this is my prediction and this is how I want it to go later on in the fight?
Yeah, I think that obviously, I mean, that's true. Like from a perspective of like just the truth. I mean, he's not the type of guy that's just going to KO you in the first round. You know what I mean? Like it's just not really what he does because he's really smart. Like he's very defensively sound. He plays really long. I think the leg kicks and like the oblique kicks and the head kicks and just the frame difference between them means that Ian Garry's probably going to...
The latest footage from Islam Makhachev's training camp has only strengthened the belief that the champion is preparing to compete at an even higher level than before. As excitement builds around the matchup, another respected voice in the MMA community has shared a confident assessment of what Ian Garry could be facing. According to Magomed Chanko Zanikov, Garry is unlikely to perform the way he normally does because the constant threat of Islam's wrestling will force him to think twice before committing to his offense. In his view, the champion's ability to pressure opponents with takedowns changes the entire dynamic of the fight. Zanukov also believes Gary's signature weapons, including his high kicks, oblique kicks, and long-range striking, may not be nearly as effective against a fighter who has significantly improved his stand-up game. He described Makhachev as a complete mixed martial artist with elite skills in every area, adding that Gary could struggle to find many clear opportunities to capitalize on throughout the contest.
Говорят, если представим, что следующим оппонентом Ислама станет Иан Гарри, вот сможет ли Ислам составить полную конкуренцию как раз в этой части в стойке, если бой будет проходить?
Знаете как, и Ислам не даст Гарри сделать то, что он делал другим бойцам. Ислам, если его один раз завалит, он уже больше не сможет эти хай-кики, что он там бьет постоянно одно и то же в чашку. Ислам ему не даст это сделать, потому что Ислам это вообще другой боец.
Просто я к чему говорю, что Ислам доказал, что он из стойки может перебить кого угодно.
Ну, я и говорю же, да, Иан Гарри очень хороший в стойке и такой интересный, такой игровик, но Исламом он не сможет так это делать.
А то, что вот, например, если опять же про Иена говорить, у него рост 191 сантиметр, а у Ислама 178, по-моему. Насколько это, я не знаю.
Да не, рост, я думаю, никакое значение не имеет, потому что я когда дрался с тайцами, тайцы были на 3-4 головы выше меня, я же говорю, это не имеет значения.
While Zukov believes Ian Machado Garry is in for a difficult challenge inside the octagon, he isn't the only one weighing in on the Irish contender. Popular MMA commentator MMA Guru shifted the discussion away from Gary's fighting style and focused instead on his recent public comments. According to MMA Guru, Gary's outspoken personality and a series of controversial remarks have gradually pushed away a portion of the fan base that once supported him. He argued that some of Gary's statements outside the cage have made it harder for fans to connect with him. MMA Guru also suggested that Gary's recent comments about women leading the world may have been an effort to appeal to a broader audience ahead of his highly anticipated championship showdown with Islam Makhachev. In his opinion, the timing of those remarks indicates Gary is trying to expand his popularity before the biggest fight of his career.
No, he's literally the living embodiment of she's not going to let you hit, bro. And she is his own wife. Okay? He said, if the world was run by women, we'd all live in a better world. If we just listen to them and let them take over, it would be an easier world. And he's just coming out with this stuff. I think Ian Garry's lost the fellas. Okay, we're going to listen to it in his own words. I think he's lost the support of the lads. Okay? I think he really has over the past few years, just based on how fucking annoying he is to listen to as a person. And how just merely listening to him feels like a fucking punishment. It really does. So I think he's just sort of like branching out and trying to cling to another fan base that may rally behind him against Islam Makhachev.
MMA Guru didn't stop with his initial criticism. He continued to argue that Ian Machado Garry often damages his own image through the comments he makes outside the cage. According to the YouTuber, Garry has all the tools to become one of the UFC's biggest stars. But his public remarks regularly divide opinion and make it harder for fans to get behind him. He specifically questioned Gary's recent comments about women leading the world, suggesting the timing of those statements may have been intended to attract a wider audience before his championship clash with Islam Makhachev. MMA Guru maintained that Gary's biggest obstacle isn't his ability as a fighter, but the way he presents himself during interviews and public appearances. The criticism didn't end there. MMA Guru also took aim at the way Gary has spoken about his upbringing, arguing that some of the stories were exaggerated compared to the hardships many people experience. Do you think Islam Makhachev is on his way to another dominant title defense? Or can Ian Machado Garry shock the MMA world with an upset? Share your prediction in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more UFC news, analysis, and fight updates.